Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for those who are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Jessica, also known as Yes I Can Do Makeup on Instagram. I created this beautiful green halo smoky eye look. If you wanted to see how I created this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Eyelid. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids, and the product I'm using is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. Use your finger, but I'm just using this brush. Like with this brush packs on better. And the brush I'm using is a Vasanti concealer buffer brush. I'm just patting it on, blending it. This can stick really good to the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and start off using this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and the shade I'm gonna use first is this Rolling in Dough shade. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off using this Morphe M506 brush. Applying that right again, right above my crease. Underneath my brow bones. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the shade Cocoa Truffle. Applying that right on the crease. And the outer corner as well. Okay, and above that shade, I'm going to apply this shade So Bougie. With that same brush. With the same Morphe M506 brush. So now I'm grabbing that Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that shade out. Excuse the brush as well, I need to clean that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use this shade here. The Mocha? Mocha, yes, the shade Mocha here. This one here. And using the same Morphe M506 brush. Applying it again in the crease. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that shade again with using the same Morphe M441 brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use this darker shade, which is the shade Chip. Using the same, and I'm still using the M506 brush from Morphe, and again applying it in the crease as well. Just want to intensify that color. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the same Morphe brush and blend that shade out. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of the shade Decadent from that Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette shade here, and using the same the same Morphe M506 brush. Just applying this a little bit on the underneath the crease. Now using the Sigma brush, I don't remember what number it is, but it's a Sigma. Ooh, doesn't say, but it's a Sigma brush. I got the upper blending brush, so I'll blend that shade. Okay, so we're gonna do a halo eye today. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that same MAC 252 brush that we used earlier, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. The that I'm gonna use to cut my crease is a Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte, and I'm using the shade Fair. I'm gonna go back with this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade Decadent, which is this shade here. It's a black shade. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that the outer corner again in my eye, and then the inner corner. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade Holla for $1, which is this shade here. Using that same Too Faced palette, and with that same brush, I'll apply it right next to that black Decadent shade. I'm placing it right on top. So this shade is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade Moneybags, which is this shade here. I'm gonna make it like a gradient effect, so. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade Gold Dipped, which is this shade here. I'm gonna apply that shade in the very center. like so. I'm gonna go back with this shade Old Money. And I'm placing it right between that green shade and the gold shade. I just want a nice contrast between these shades. So. I'm gonna go a little bit back with that Money Bags shade and just don't want that. I just want to darken the shades a little bit more in the outer corner, so I'm gonna go back with that shade Decadent. So give me like a little smoky effect. Still, I don't want that shade to get lost. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some liner, and the liner I'm gonna use is this Pretty Vulgar liner in the shade Black. And I'm using this Sigma eyeliner EO5 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lashes, foundation, and concealer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already applied my foundation and concealer, and the foundation I used today is a NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and my concealer that I use is the It Bye Under Eye Concealer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer with this Huda Beauty Banana Bread Translucent Powder. Applying that underneath my eye area. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go back with that same shade, So Bougie, which is this shade here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use that same Morphe brush we used, the Morphe M506 brush. And applying that the very bottom, my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go back with that Cocoa Truffle shade as well. And apply that shade also underneath the bottom lash line. I'm blending those two shades together with that same Morphe M506 brush. And now I'm gonna go ahead and water my waterline, and the eyeliner I'm gonna use is from Sugar Cosmetics, and it's a shade Back to Black. Apply that on my waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and use that shade Money Bags, and I'm gonna place that shade right on top of the eyeliner. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use that shade Chocolate Gold. And I'm gonna place that right on my tear duct. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dust off all that translucent powder off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara for my bottom lashes, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Go ahead and apply some powder, and I'm gonna use this Lancome Dual Finish powder in the shade Wheat. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and contour, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this KKW Beauty powder contour and highlighting kit in the shade Medium. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this lighter shade first. I'm gonna go ahead and use this blush brush number 15 from Estee Lauder. I just love this blush brush. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen that contour using the darker shade. And just apply that right where my I'm gonna apply a little bit where the hollows of my cheeks are, and then brush it upward. Just apply that way. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush, and the blush I'm gonna be using is from No Cosmetics in this shade Desert Rose. So it's a very natural brown pink shade. The highlight I'm going to be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter. Applying that on the very tip of my cheekbone. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose, and I'm going to use the same KKW Beauty powder contour kit we used earlier. I'm using the lighter shade. I'm applying this the same Amrezy highlighter, and applying that around the right tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, and on my right tip of my nose. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Ultra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is a shade Verona. Apply that on my lips. And on top, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Dose of Colors gloss in the shade On Repeat. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you wanted to see more videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I would really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.